Peaceful Weekend investors. How are you doing? So, we're going to do a deep dive on Kovai Medical, and this is a company which we covered in 1st of December 2021, and the stock has doubled. As you can see here, this was my post on TradingView, and you can, if you haven't following here, do follow me because you can search for Peaceful Weekend Investing, Peaceful Dash Weekend Dash Investing, and you will be able to see all my posts and what I share. I shared about 10-year glance about the medical. I talked about the company and it has doubled. So the stock has doubled ever since it was posted in almost, now we are in December. The 2 years the stock has doubled, not bad, having CAGR of close to 50%. Now question is, what is the company doing? We want to take a stock take of Kovai Medical today with covering three things. One, we're going to do fundamental analysis. We will be going through the company business model, the hospital business model, and we'll go through deep dive on financials and what do I see as a runway from here on and some of the key levels which I'm tracking. So these three will be a complete holistic view of Kovai Medical Center and Hospital, and which will give you a complete control on your investing journey peacefully. So as we have been riding peacefully in this particular stock, we want to even see much more gains in coming months and years. So let's get started here. So stay till the end and let's get started. Okay. So first thing first, what do we cover? We talked about this is Kovai Medical Center and Hospital Limited, which is a stock we covered in December, and we talked about all the details. I'm not going to read line by line. You can follow me here and read through it, which is a phenomenal company. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and also share with your friends and family so they all can get benefited from this um, effort I'm sharing as a team to all become as a peaceful weekend investors. So, and also I've got a Telegram channel where you can join for free. It's a VIP Telegram channel where I keep sharing a lot of insights which will help you in your journey as well. Because sometimes videos takes a lot of time to make and publish. So, and being a busy professional, it becomes challenging. And also, I want to, before I proceed further, there's a clear disclaimer. Pause the video, read the disclaimer, and then proceed further. Thank you so much. So let's get started with first of all, I'll come to the technicals here, right? And why I recommended or why I shared my view at that point. But before that, let's first of all look at the company. Okay, so let's start with the some analysis here with the company itself. We can um, go through the company website, right, which is Kovai Medical Center and Hospitals, and you can see that the company have multi-specialty hospital which has heart institute, multi-organ transplants, comprehensive cancer center, radiology, OBG, pediatrics, critical care, trauma, orthopedics, and so on and so forth. What is more important here is the company is based out of Coimbatore. Is one of the very established name in Coimbatore. I have done some channel checks with my friends, and I think the company is um, based out of Coimbatore. I can see here, right? And now, what is important here is to understand their revenue comes out from two sources. One is healthcare services, which they have, which grew by, this is their annual reports, which I'm looking at it. So the revenue from operation is healthcare services. Their revenue grew by 4.99% in from FY22 to FY23, and outpatient review grew by 18.38 because of the post-COVID rush. People were doing all those kind of surgeries and outpatient volumes increased, primarily attributed to increase in surgeries, inpatient, outpatient volumes. And second most important, I think, is they have the hospital as well as the education services. So they do provide, they have an institute called KMCH, Institute of Health Sciences and Research, which is basically nothing but a medical college. And the revenue under this is increased. And that is the most point. So look at this, from 2783.52 lakhs to almost close to triple, and that is one of the the key pointers here, because they also they get benefited from the lower end of wages in terms of, because they have their own institute. So they have doctors who are probably getting trained, and they might be taking their services as part of it, and that is something which is a unique proposition. And they have increased their bed capacity from 1854 to 2097, which is also awesome, and I will call about. So you can go through all of that because that is very important to understand, and I will um, go into some aspects of how the operating lever kicks in, right? So let's look at Kovai Medicals. So their sales, if you look at this is the quarterly results, right? The sales from September 2022 from 184 crores, which is in crores, have gone to 303 crores. But when you look at the expenses, which is the where you'll understand the operating lever kicks in, their material cost is almost like 26%, and look at their employee cost, it is 17.74%. Now you can compare with other hospitals what is the employee cost, but as you know that they have a capacity, more and more surgeries, inpatients, outpatient comes in, they have the same fixed expenses for employees, and that's where you see the employee costs have gone down, and then they have an operating profit of 85 crores from 61 crores in 2022, 2020 in September. And other important development which has happened is the interest cost has reduced because they started paying off their debt, which will start seeing their in bottom line in coming quarters as well, which is phenomenal because the growth aspect of it still, this is standard, which we'll talk about the growth as well. What is the growth we see in terms of this particular segment? But it's important is to understand that they started paying their the debt which they have. If you look at what is the debt they have so far in their books is let's look at down below. There should be a liability. So yeah, let's look at this here. And yeah. So the total liabilities they have is around 1401. That is total. So borrowing they've done is 392 crores, which they are kind of start paying off from their internal economy. So they have long term borrowing is 334 crores because they are growing as well as, and then the short term is 21 for the probably, and the lease liability is around 37 crores. So total is into 392 is crores is their liability. Okay. So that is something which, and what is the other liabilities which is being put over? So this is trade payables and other liability items they have. Okay, so they've started paying. So they're paying around 8 crores as their interest cost from there because they have started, paying off their debts. Now let's look at this. What is net profit? Net profit has gone from 29 to 43, and that is where in bottom line has phenomenally improved because of the operating lever. So from here on, we can see some substantial gains in the net profit as and when they are seeing the growth in um, the patients coming into hospital, and maybe in future they might branch out and create, because a particular hospital which, if you want to start a greenfield hospital, it takes 2 to 3 years to establish one, right? And a brownfield project where they extend the hospital and add new beds or new branch within the hospital, that is takes a considerably less time, and we will cover that also in detail about the hospital segment. So that is what I wanted to cover in terms of the financials. Now let's look at the overall free float. So you have to look at the free float as well because the market cap is around 3,513 crores, and out of which almost 1,475 is the free float, which means that if any substantial buying comes in from any of the potential investor, the stock can again give a big leap because it's a free float is less than 5,000 crores. So price movement can be a bit erratic both ways, downwards as well as upwards. So keep that in mind. The P is around 25.81, which is good, and it parts of the BSE small cap. And right now, 52-week high is 3,570. It is almost like 3,211. So it is almost close to that. And these are financials. I always look at BSC because that's where the sources are. So make sure that you always look at the BSC website, which I enjoy that most, looking at the financials here. Okay. And let's now look at the hospital as a whole, because you need to look at where the growth coming in, right? And this is a statistica website where you can see the growth revenue, which is happening in $1 billion from what is expected, right? And that is for India in hospital growth. So where we are right now, 2023, from the revenue which is coming is breakdown, which is in front of you, which gonna go to 143. So which 120 in billions. That is what is in US dollar billions. So there is a substantial growth which is coming in, And obviously you look at the other segments for inpatient, other hospital services and outpatient. So that's everywhere the growth is there. Obviously it is in hospitals, so growth in healthcare. What is the IBEF is one of the good website. You should be looking at some of the details about what is the growth coming in. So there are some statistics here. You can see healthcare growth trend in US dollar is CAGR of 22.52% so far from 2016. And that is the number of doctors reached 1.3 million in November, which is phenomenal. And the government also is giving a lot of push, especially National Ayush Mission, which is also, there is some news that nothing confirmed, that the government going to start upgrading the insurance policy from 5 lakhs to 10 or 15 lakhs in India, which possibly means the hospitals will see much more, many more footfalls from uh, individuals who are taking the benefit from the Ayush mission as well. And it's also is looks to be in a very sweet spot. And if you look at it, this was one of the news which came in. India needs additional 2.4 million hospital beds to reach the recommended ratio. And what is the recommended ratio? Hospital beds to reach 3 beds per thousand people. That is what is the aim is. And currently, is India is estimated to have estimate 70,000 hospitals, of which 63% are from private sector. That is the statistic, which is great. You can, I leave the link of this article. You can also search on it, go through it, which is very, very important. I can see that there is a considerable gap between the number of hospital beds available in the country and what is required. So that also can, give some kind of leg up into the hospital sector as well. So that's my analysis. So now coming to the last part of it, what are the key levels which I am tracking and what I see. So now you have understood about the sector overall, you understand the financials, you understand what the company does. It is very important the price action also talks the same language. So they need to walk the talk the same way. That is more important, right? Otherwise, there's no meaning of our investing, because we are a peaceful weekend investor. We want to be associated with the smart investors. That's why I kind of share this all information to you, because fundamental is the most important aspect of the company, but the story should associate with the equivalent action on the price, because the price moves when people are buying, when it moves up, and price moves down when people are selling. So you need to look at that. When I shared with you, and let me take a minute, why did I share at that time? Because it was coming out from the nice base formation, right? You can see here, this is the base, and it was coming out from there, and then this is where I kind of said this is the best time to enter, because I was expecting to move up, but okay, obviously there was a kind of a handle happened here, because the people who have bought here, they might be booking profits, so there was a bit of an uh, price which corrected a bit, but this was all accumulation zone, because you can see the volume here, right? That tells you what's going on here, right? That is very important. And then moment the and you can see the after that what happened. There was absolutely no volume. So this was a complete accumulation zone as much, and you could buy for 1, 2, 3, 4, almost for a matter of 12 months. You can keep buying as much you want before the stock said, okay, thank you very much. Now it's time to go, and stock is given almost 124% from there on. That's a game of patience. If you don't have patience and you don't know how to average up, I'm sorry, that is the most biggest attribute you need as a peaceful weekend investor. All you have to do is sit on it tight and then keep moving forward, right? And otherwise, you can't make big money in stock market, especially the fluctuation. This is a monthly chart, by the way. If you look at the weekly chart or daily chart, you probably would have exited, and you had opportunity to buy trade in as well. But this is not a trading stock whatsoever. It is mainly for investors, and you could sit peacefully. You can see the stock has never broken this particular candle, which was the breakout candle. And if I just simply remove all the drawings so that it's easier to understand, and you can see here, this was the level, and you can see the stock has never broken this level, and thereafter it is just moving up. All you have to do is keep averaging up, adding on to it every dip, as long as you understand the fundamental story, understand the price action, understand what's the distribution and what is accumulation is, understand the overall historical trend of the left side of the chart, and then you can make big money. And now my key levels which I'm tracking is for, because it's a long-term stock, so you need to make sure that this is the breakout candle, and for monthly closing basis 2526 is the complete line of control for me. If it closes below, then I will review it again. Closes below doesn't mean you sell everything. You have to understand, again, clear disclaimer, this is just, I'm sharing my view of what I will do. What you will do is based on your financial advisors, and do that. And I will go back one level on a weekly chart and understand and what's going on. And you can see here, this is where every time it comes revert to the mean, there is a compression happens, and then there's a breakout. And look at the volume bar, it is telling me there is still um, happening. So every time look for these kind of compressions, keep adding and enjoy the ride. The stock is already run up, so keep that in mind. Clear disclaimer: no buy and sell. I hold this stock in my portfolio, so I just want to let you know I might sell it or buy more. I can do that anytime without informing you guys. But please, I'm just sharing this for knowledge purposes. Thank you so much. Enjoy your week ahead. Have a peaceful weekend investing ahead, and have a great holidays too. Bye bye.